The 2026 Aston Martin Vantage, which combines modern engineering with classic British grace, is a striking example of the brand's continuous development. The 2026 version of the Vantage, the next in a long line of prestigious vehicles, aims to maintain its historic position while adjusting to the high-performance sports car world of today. This new Vantage, with its finely detailed exterior, redesigned drivetrain, and upgraded cabin electronics, is more than simply a vehicle. It's a sophisticated declaration of intent from one of the most illustrious automakers in the world. The 2026 Aston Martin Vantage has a commanding appearance. It has undergone minor contemporary changes that reflect both performance improvements and aerodynamic optimization, while maintaining the aggressive stance and elegant shape that have typified the Vantage lineage. Even when the car is not moving, the sculpted hood, brighter LED headlights, and broader front grille give the appearance that it is. The slim taillight bar and integrated diffuser at the back add both practical downforce and aesthetic appeal. Every curve and line in the bodywork has been planned for a specific function, such as lowering drag, cooling the engine, or just grabbing attention. The 2026 Vantage's updated power plant under the hood continues Aston Martin's performance heritage. Although the Vantage's V8 engine from Mercedes-AMG provided exhilarating power in earlier iterations, the latest model goes even farther. The Vantage can reach 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds thanks to the twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter V8's incredible 665 horsepower and more over 590 pound-feet of torque. Improvements to the 8-speed automatic transmission and a better rear-wheel drive system, which provides smooth changes and an extremely entertaining driving experience, make this acceleration burst more accessible. Raw, gruff, and distinctly Aston, the engine's audio is a mechanical symphony that appeals to both purists and enthusiasts. The 2026 Vantage's handling characteristics are just outstanding. The car feels rooted but agile because of a lighter chassis made of bonded aluminum and clever use of carbon fiber. Its updated suspension system, which includes an electronic limited slip differential and adjustable dampers, strikes the ideal mix between comfort and accuracy. The Vantage provides instant feedback via the steering wheel and foot, allowing the driver to feel fully linked to the road whether navigating a racetrack or slicing through mountain passes. Without compromising style, the improved aerodynamics, which include an active front splitter and rear spoiler, also aid in maintaining the vehicle's stability at high speeds. The 2026 Aston Martin Vantage's interior is an elegant fusion of elegance and technology. Every button and display is oriented toward the driver, making the interior design distinctly driver-focused. The cabin is dominated by hand-stitched leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber trim, which offer both visual beauty and physical pleasure. Aston Martin has made considerable efforts to modernize its connectivity and entertainment systems. The 10.25-inch central touchscreen supports wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and over-the-air updates, and the new 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster is clear and completely customizable. A high-end Bowers-Wilkins sound system, voice control, and adjustable ambient lighting complete an interior that feels both opulent and high-tech. To satisfy modern demands, safety and driving assistance have also been updated. A number of cutting-edge features are available on the 2026 Vantage, including automated emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane-keeping assistance, and blind spot monitoring. These devices are intended to improve situational awareness and confidence rather than interfere with the driving experience. Aston Martin has made sure that these features enhance rather than lessen the sense of control and connection by carefully balancing them with the brand's athletic philosophy. Beyond its technical and mechanical capabilities, the 2026 Vantage marks a significant shift in Aston Martin's philosophy. The Vantage is proudly combustion-powered, at least for the time being, in a time when environmental sustainability and electrification are changing the automotive scene. The business has, however, made references to future iterations that would increase the model's popularity without sacrificing its unique qualities, such as possible hybrid or entirely electric models. This is in line with Aston Martin's overarching plan to strike a balance between tradition and innovation, remaining loyal to its legacy while welcoming the advancement that is required. A fundamental component of the Vantage experience is still customization. Customers can add an exceptional level of personalization to their automobiles through the brand's Custom Q by Aston Martin program. The 2026 Vantage can be customized to match each owner's preferences, from distinctive paint jobs to unique interior materials to performance enhancements and customized badging. This degree of uniqueness guarantees that no two Vantages are alike, enhancing the model's allure as a collector's item and luxury good. The 2026 Vantage directly competes with other high-end sports vehicles like the Mercedes-AMG GT, Porsche 911, and Jaguar F-Type R in terms of market placement. However, it sets itself apart with a very British sense of drama and elegance. It is more about the emotional bond between the driver and the machine than it is about lap times. It is more about how those laps feel. The Vantage's actual strength is found in the entirety of its experience, including the way it looks, sounds, and makes you feel behind the wheel. This is not to imply that it lacks performance credentials. Reviving the brand's wider lineup is another important function of the 2026 Aston Martin Vantage. One of Aston Martin's main models, it reinforces the brand's principles of performance, exclusivity, and luxury while acting as a gateway for many buyers. The Vantage's success is essential to Aston Martin's cultural prestige as well as its financial stability. The business appears to have achieved a careful balance between continuity and innovation with the 2026 model, making significant improvements to the vehicle without losing sight of what initially made it unique. The 2026 Vantage is a potent reminder of why people fall in love with automobiles in the first place, even as the automotive industry struggles with issues of sustainability, automation, and electrification. It's a vehicle that delights the senses, tests the driver, and honors the pure joy of movement. It is the result of decades of creativity and artistry condensed into one stunning shape. The 2026 Aston Martin Vantage is more than just a vehicle for those who are lucky enough to own one. It's an occasion, a show, a four-wheeled dream come true. Cars like the 2026 Vantage are the last of a dying breed as an era dominated by internal combustion comes to an end. The new Vantage, however, feels celebratory rather than outdated, a final, magnificent crescendo before the curtain call. It only exists to be motivated, heard, and adored. It doesn't want to be evaluated against the unavoidable. The Vantage serves as a reminder that despite everything that lies ahead, there is still space for passion, style, and visceral performance in our lives and on our roads. And that is something to be genuinely grateful for.
Thanks for watching.